Back in it.
Yes, we are. Time no see, everyone. Today is a arm day.
An arm day.
Yes.
A rare arm day.
The objective is we're going to hit arms. This is the introduction of the workout. It is going to be a bicep, tricep workout. We're going to demolish the arms. It's going to be, I don't want to say anabolic, but it is going to be a way you could grow your arm muscles.
Study this.
Study this, yes. I decided to put an introduction of the workout in this video. So it's not just me running through, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Yeah, we're hitting arm day.
Simple.
Good. It's been a while since we've done that. There was a Young LA meet and greet a week ago.
Why didn't you go?
Why didn't I?
Yeah.
I just really didn't feel like going. I could have went. I was invited. You know, I'm not trying to sound like that one guy that's like, bro, I was invited. I could have went. In reality, I was never invited. I actually was invited. But I just wasn't really feeling the mood to go.
Yeah. LA's a trip, dude.
I'm a bit down in the dumps at the moment. I wasn't trying to go to the Young LA meet.
Yeah. People don't know how far that is for us.
It's not,
like it's not
that far.
But it's
just tedious. It's a tedious drive.
It's a tedious drive.
You know, it's about 300 miles, 250 miles.
God damn, yeah,
it's
it is.
It's a 4.5 hour drive. And I get anxiety around a lot of people. I get anxious.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, I get anxious.
I do. I feel like somebody's watching me right now.
Because they are. So yeah, we are now going to start with, I'm thinking, a simple dumbbell curl like I always do. We're gonna do a mixture of both at the same time in unilateral. Some guy was asking me on TikTok, how do I grow, each arm, one arm from the other? Dude, unilateral work, come on, fucking put your thinking cap on. It's not that fucking, like, wow, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand that.
Come on.
And he's like, oh, well, one's bigger than the other, it's stronger. How does that work? My stronger one's smaller. It's like, that's just called genetics, man. Yeah. Sometimes that's how that shit is. You know, you're not gonna have the same muscles. It's like me, my right arm's a bit, my right bicep's a bit smaller than my left, but my right's stronger. How does that work?
How the fuck does that work?
Crazy, since I'm about almost week 2 into my cruise of just being only on a low dose testosterone and a very light amount of growth hormone, my physique looks better than what it did 2 weeks ago at the end of my blast. Like I noticed I have less water retention and I look healthier, like leaner.
Yeah, you do.
Less puffy. I'm on less total amount of anabolics, and I think with that it's just a little bit of water retention and inflammation probably is down in my body. So that's what's good. Think about going down to a cruise dosage or running less. Typically, the less gear you're on, the better. In terms of an aesthetic look.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're gonna build more muscle, it's just people tend to look better, at least I do, when I'm on less. And so 2 weeks in almost, the physique's still holding up well, so we'll see these next few weeks how that goes. Still about 250 pounds. Yeah. Diet's very simple. I've cleaned it up a bit, not so much junk.
Yeah.
A lot of eggs, cheese, veggies, chicken breast, all kinds of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like healthy shit.
Healthy.
Mexican food, I had that last night, and people like to shit on Mexican food, but to be honest, it's actually pretty bodybuilder friendly if you get the right ingredients with the meals. the avocado, the guacamole, avocado, tomatoes, lettuce, beans, rice. Besides the tortilla, all of that is pretty solid. That kind of fits the macro split, even though I don't have one. Chest, back, and legs, and like rear delts, but a little bit of maintenance arm work. Yeah. The arms are still holding up very well, especially the forearms. I never do any kind of forearm work. I don't need to. They just grow as it is. They're like the size of some fucking petite Latina's legs. What's your favorite Mexican food? Dish?
I don't know if I really have a favorite Mexican dish. It's all good. You know, that's one of them, you know, but it's definitely not something I eat every day. Probably be that.
My favorite is breakfast chilaquiles. My favorite.
That's gross. That's something I don't fuck with.
Damn.
Chips and green sauce.
Yeah, but it's the texture. It's all soft and mushy. I don't like it. It feels like baby food.
Or huevos rancheros.
I bet you would like that.
I do, actually.
You look like you do.
It's quite tasty.
It's quite tasty.
It's quite delightful. Shut the hell up.
Pedro, Young LA code coming soon.
Young Law code coming soon.
Pedro's.
I'm telling you.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come. Code Pedro.
A year from now, I'm gonna be with Young Law.
Now we're gonna do a spider curl variation. I don't do this one very often, but this is another variation of a curl you can do that I like, kind of. Kind of like a preacher, but you guys will see. This is kind of a workout. You're working against gravity, so use a moderate weight that you would usually use on like a standing dumbbell. So if you're just using 45s, try a 30-pound, and then move up from there. This one, you really want to focus on getting that full stretch on the way down, and then lifting it up nice and slow on the way down, lifting it up again. So focus on that eccentric a lot, that stretch the muscle. We get some good arm gains, I'm sure. standing up, not resting your arm, your tricep on your knee, just letting it hang and bringing it up. I used to incorporate these all the time when I was 19, 20, 21 a little bit at the end, just to get a little extra focus on the biceps. You don't need to go heavy. It's a very effective way. You really want to target the biceps, especially if you're like me and you get a lot of forearm engagement. This can kind of put a little bit more focus on the bicep, less focus on the forearm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really good. I like it. Alright, this next one is going to be a French press with the dumbbells. Very simple.
Yep.
Very effective. Very juicy. Yeah, some mouthwash for the gym.
Yeah, some Listerine.
Yeah.
Wash that down with some Listerine.
Mouthwash, just drink it. People don't know that you drink mouthwash, the antibacterial properties actually can help with shuttling nutrients to the muscles. The benefit of fresh breath, you gotta drink it, you gotta swallow it. And then you get the icy fresh breath, and then you get the icy fresh veins, because then the Listerine mouthwash goes through your muscles and just,
takes over.
fucking tears everything up. Yeah, it's good. It's a hidden secret. We've been doing it for a while. People just know about it. They don't know about that. It's like a bodybuilding secret.
Your dentist doesn't want you to know that.
Yeah, that's actually why they use it, because the Listerine helps, it's antibacterial. It helps restore, the teeth, your enamel.
Helps fuel the
bacteria.
Helps fuel the teeth
So it
pump.
also helps get rid of any inflammation in the muscles and helps restore them too. just normal tricep pushdown with the bar, straight bar. The straight bar is a little bit easier than a rope, but you know, you still get a good pump.
Yep.
And I find it just looks better on the fucking camera. So that's what I decided to do with this one. Of course, this is simple. Just focus on the form. The entire time, just try to not put too much shoulder into it. And just stay consistent. Fully stretch your tricep out, and you're gonna get a good pump there. So this is very simple.
Simple, gets the job done.
Gets the job done.
Yep.
Yes. I don't count my reps ever. I just keep going until my form starts giving out. And then once I notice it starts giving out, I stop. When I can't get a good, proper repetition, I'm done. You always ask me like how many reps I don't count. Do you count?
Well, it depends. You know, like when I'm warming up, I'll try to do 15, 20, but after a while,
I can't. I cannot count and do reps at the same time. So sometimes when I'm doing like a unilateral curl, or like a leg, probably a unilateral curl, sometimes I'll do too much and I'll lose count. I'm like, how much did I do? But my leg, I have a better connection with my legs, like unilateral leg work. For some reason my arms, it's hard for me to concentrate. So. But if I'm doing unilateral, I make sure to focus on reps. If I'm not, I just keep going until the form gives out. Gonna be overhead extension. Really good one. I like this one. A little bit more upright, straight in the air. Try to. Really hits the tricep really well.
Solid.
We got 4 different variations for the bicep. We got 3 different for the tricep. I think that's the V-bar. Yeah, the V-bar. I think. Or the triangle like bar, whatever the fuck.